Okay, so here we go. The final Smash Direct.
One more.
I'm really hoping that they decide to talk about the fighter balance, since otherwise then what was the point in having it?
Yeah, I mean, it was a good way to get people talking and to get lots of word of mouth going about the game, but it kind of got forgotten about since then. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like anything Smash related they don't bring up today, they're just not going to, because like my expectations for this Direct is that this is going to be the last big hurrah for this, you know? Like, because when you think about big popular games for the Wii U at this point, there's, I mean, like multiplayer games and stuff.
Yeah.
You've got Smash and you've got Splatoon. And in the last Nintendo Direct in general, they said that they're going to be supporting Splatoon with new DLC at least through January, which to me says after January sometime they're going to stop. And the fact that this is the final Smash-specific Direct that they're going to be doing for the Wii U makes me also think, well, this might be the last infusion of new DLC content it's going to get. Because like there's all sorts of indirect rumors and hints and whatever pointing to the NX possibly coming out sometime next year.
Yeah. The Wii U is pretty much on its last legs at this point.
Yeah, and if the NX is going to come out sometime in 2016, then the end of 2015 / very beginning of 2016 is a good time to stop supporting Wii U games with new DLC.
Which brings to the question, if they do bring up the fire bout, who do you think will be the characters chosen from it? Because I'm pretty sure there are going to be at least more than one character, because they wanted the last few characters chosen from the fire ballot to be fan service.
Oh yeah? I always thought, I didn't realize they were picking more than one. I thought it was just going to be whoever was on top. Because I know there's been big pushes for, you know, for Rayman and like all these other people. It's basically every halfway prominent indie game character that you can name. Yeah, I don't know. I barely remember who I voted for. This is so long ago. I mean, I would like to find out that everybody was right about Shovel Knight making it, but
Yeah. Although, despite how popular he is within the Smash community, I don't think he has quite the global presence that most of the other characters that are already in have.
no, but I mean, neither do. Well, it's recognition is a weird thing when it comes to Smash, because when Little Mac was put in, or when it was announced, everyone in America thought it was awesome, or at least the people who had played Punch-Out thought it was awesome. But no one in Japan had any idea who that was and wondered why they wasted a slot on him.
Yeah.
And whereas here, like, Smash was basically the game that introduced Fire Emblem to the majority of people.
Yep. It was pretty much like a total role reversal then from what happened with Melee with Marth and Roy to Lil Mac in Smash 4.
Yeah. So yeah, I really don't know. Like, I just hope that they announce somebody from that poll. I hope for your sake and for that one guy who keeps passing out flyers at his school, I hope Rayman makes it. But if he doesn't, no, whatever. As long as we get more characters.
Yeah.
Because I think, like, we're going to learn about Cloud some more. It's probably going to be one of the, well, probably, I hope it's one of those things where they're like, and he's available now!
Yeah. Who knows, they might pull a Lucas by revealing that Cloud is now available right after the Direct is over, and also bring out 2 more characters.
Well,
out of the blue, and say that they're also available right now.
I absolutely believe we're going to get the announcement of Wolf.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say Wolf is probably going to come back.
Because they've brought back, other than the Ice Climbers, which can't be in the game because the old version of the 3DS can't handle it, So they're most likely... That would be the surprise of the show for me, if they did that.
The internet would probably explode in happiness if they came out and said, oh, hey, we figured out how to get the Ice Climbers to work on the 3DS version, so here they are again.
No, the big problem is they know how to do it. It's by abandoning the old 3DS version and just making them available on the new 3DS and the Wii U. But I don't think that Nintendo's prepared to do that.
Yeah.
But I think, other than the Ice Climbers, and as much as I would love it, Snake, because of all the Konami crap, I think Wolf is basically the last legacy character that hasn't come back, right?
Yeah. Well, aside from, like, Young Link and Pichu, but...
Yeah.
Young Link was kind of phased out when Toon Link came in.
Yeah.
Since they pretty much behaved the same, and... I like to think that the Pichu and Melee evolved into the Pikachu and Brawl and Smash 4 because of Volt Tackle.
That is one of those great Nintendo theories I choose to completely believe. But I feel like any legacy characters left from past games will be announced. I would like to see a handful of old stages come back. New stages are great, but the last new stage we got was
Mario Maker.
Mario Maker, and that was...
also there was also the pirate ship stage.
Was that a new stage?
No, that was a returning stage.
No, I'm only talking about a new stage. Because the last new stage we got was Mario Maker, and that wasn't good enough. It wasn't crazy enough, and it wasn't changing fast enough to really be worth it. So what I would like to see them do, if this is their last big shot, just like say, alright, here's these legacy characters are back, you can get Cloud now, and you can buy this pack of 5 legacy stages that and it's just like some really good stuff that we haven't seen return in any way yet. And if they can pull out one character from that fan vote thing and maybe one more surprise character or like some combination of that stuff, I would be happy with.
Yeah.
I think so much of this is going to hinge on what the time code says once this video starts.
Yeah. Okay, it's 33 minutes in length.
Oh, okay.
Good thing I refreshed the page.
Yeah, I mean... Because there's not that much they could say about Cloud, is there?
Well, they could go into detail on how his limit break mechanics work, because some people are speculating that it's like Little Mac's KO meter.
Oh, yeah.
Others are saying that it's a down B move like Wii Fit Trainer's deep breathing.
Okay, no, I
think it's kind of like a combination of the two, where you could charge it up manually with down B for a quicker charge, or you could just let it build up over time.
I don't know. I'm not even going to speculate on mechanics. All I know is I have an incredibly hard time believing they would have more than 5 minutes worth of things to say about Cloud.
Yeah.
So there has to be something substantial to the rest of this.
Who knows? We might get a few new gameplay modes. People have been clamoring for an adventure mode like the one in Melee for a long time
now. Subspace Emissary?
Yeah, that, or like the one where you just go from stage to stage, where it's like based on the characters' franchises. Like in Melee, the first stage was based off of the Mushroom Kingdom, and you would fight a bunch of Yoshis, and there were Goombas and Koopas all throughout the place.
Okay.
Or when you got... After defeating Samus, you would have to go through an escape sequence in under 30 seconds before the planet blew up.
Okay, yeah. Hmm. I don't know, I still think, and it's dumb, but the coolest part of Melee was the fact that you got those cutscenes of, Samus is walking through a corridor, and then Pikachu runs up, and now they're both running together and shooting bad guys.
Yeah. 8 minutes left.
Hey, maybe they'll be like, and now Goku and Superman are in there, because why not?
No.
Why not?
I think they've made it clear that characters from comic books or anime or manga won't be joining the fray.
Ah.
I think they actually made an official statement on that before in the past. And they made it pretty clear during the ballot that it was for your favorite video game character.
However, I'm glad to see how off the wall this and other fighting games have gotten with guest stars.
Yeah.
Because this has Nintendo's characters plus Pac-Man plus Mega Man plus Ryu plus Cloud plus
Sonic.
Snake was there for a little while. Mm-hmm. And the Mortal Kombat has Jason Voorhees and the Xenomorph from Aliens and Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre for who knows why. There's some other guys in there I forget. Killer Instinct has a Battletoad.
Yeah. The Battletoads have been showing up in a lot of games lately as cameos.
Aren't they also in
They're in one of the versions of Shovel Knight.
That was the one.
Yeah, where you had like a boss gauntlet against each of them.
I think it's the Xbox One version.
Yeah, I think that makes sense because I think the PS4 version had a fight against Kratos from God of War.
Yeah. God, I can only imagine what weird stuff's gonna come to Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Hell, even Street Fighter, Akuma is going to Tekken 7.
Yep.
So I've never paid attention to fighting games really before this year, so I don't know if crossovers are normal, but it seems like everybody's just going all in on it all at once. And it is a great way to get attention.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I mean, just look at Smash and how as soon as Cloud was announced, it was the biggest thing in the universe on the internet for at least a week.
It changed how everyone looked at how third-party characters could be considered.
Yeah.
Because everyone always associated Cloud with the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Although he's more should be associated with Square Enix, which would be more accurate.
It just from a sheer reaction perspective, what they got out of the Cloud reveal was what they hoped to get out of the Ryu reveal, except that some aspect of that was leaked already.
Yeah, I think it was because there was some Street Fighter music that was left over in the game's data when the Mewtwo got patched in to the game. And
it was pretty great timing on Nintendo's part, too, because that reveal happened a week or so before the big Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff really hit it big. Like, we had already had that trailer at E3 months ago, but as soon as this happened, as soon as they announced, Cloud's coming to Smash, that's when we started getting, here's what gameplay of Final Fantasy VII Remake looks like, and here's how it's going to be released, and this and that. So it allowed Nintendo to keep themselves as part of that conversation, where now everybody who's thinking about this remake is also going to have in the back of their head, at least, that, you can also play as Cloud in Smash.
Yep. I'm kind of wondering if they're going to bring in, some alternate costumes as DLC before all the DLC is done for this game, but for the non-Mii characters. They could bring in the armor for Mewtwo from the first movie, maybe give Sonic a Metal Sonic alt costume.
All that would be great. I feel like if they were going to play around with that, they would have a little already.
Yeah, well, more so than what they've already done.
Yeah. I think our best hope for getting armored Mewtwo in anything is if it's an alternate costume in Pokken Tournament. Is it Tournament or Fighter?
It's Pokken Tournament. I saw a video on it earlier.
Fighter was their early beta name or something, right?
I think so. Yeah. I think that was the code name for it.
Yeah. I think that's our best, and at this point only hope, of getting a Mewtwo that's wearing that awesome armor. Yeah. But even then, not sure if we should hold our breath.
Mm-hmm.
It's so close to starting.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Should have waited another 5 minutes before we started recording this.
Oh, boy.
It still bothers me a little bit that the Splatoon kids are just Mii costumes instead of characters.
Yeah. Hopefully that Splatoon gets a sequel on the NX so that they can at least be playable in the next Smash Brothers. If there is one.
I think if there is a next Smash Brothers, are you crazy?
Well, considering that Sakurai has gone on the record and saying that he might consider this to be his last hurrah for the Smash series.
And for his sake, I hope he does stop, because it's a lot of stress and he needs to do other things.
Yeah, he's pretty much injured himself in various ways just making the game. Like, I think at one point he had to get a custom trackball for his right hand because he couldn't use a mouse properly because he injured his wrist.
You know, I think the Smash franchise is at a point now where he's done enough work that they have a template, they have an example. They don't need him specifically to work on it anymore. Like, let him oversee it, but in a hands-off capacity.
That would probably be the best.
Or make him a consultant or something. Just have absolutely everyone other than him do all the work.
Yeah. It would definitely also help other characters' chances of getting in due to less bias.
Yeah.
Since, I mean, we got Dark Pit in as a character when he was pretty much just a glorified alternate costume that just became a bonus character at the end.
Yeah, maybe DDD's reign of terror will finally be over. But yeah, I think in terms of Splatoon and in Smash, like, as far as I'm concerned, the 3 tentpoles of, the 4 tentpoles of a Nintendo console are a new Zelda game of some kind, a new Smash game, Mario Kart, and now Splatoon. Because of how well Splatoon has done and how popular. It won Game of the Year in terms of best online shooter at the Game Awards. I think it's starting.
Here we go.
Let's see.
The show has begun.
Oh god. Oh my god.
3.
Are we recording?
2. Yes.
Recording video?
Yeah, I made sure of that. What?
This way.
Huh? This is Fire Emblem Fates.
Big brother?
Are we at the right stream?
He's my brother!
Are we getting another Fire Emblem character?
We're your family. I'm so sorry, everyone. I feel like I have no choice but to...
What?
We're getting another Fire Emblem character! What the hell?!
Corrin chooses to smash?
What are you doing? Yeah, Corrin!
Cannot believe this.
I've made my decision.
6 Fire Emblem characters now.
How could you? You're giving up
We
on
finally have another character with a sword. Finally.
Whoa.
They look tough. Not a problem for my big brother.
I mean, it makes sense since this game is coming out in February.
Whoa, is that a chainsaw sword?
I like it.
Ooh, that looks painful.
What?
He's using Dragon Fang.
Okay, he's got some
Whoa.
variety in his weapons, okay.
Wow, he's really mastered it, hasn't he? What did you expect?
Are those warriors of the Outrealms? Not to worry.
He turns into a dragon?
If I didn't already want to play Fire Emblem Fates, I would now.
Yeah.
Leave some for me. Big brother's now
Oh, she's got, just like Robin.
Yeah.
Cool.
even better.
Makes sense, because it's, I think, the player character from that game.
Yeah.
I've decided. My path is to take on the legendary heroes of Smash.
Huh.
That's like one of those stage-specific Pokemon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they surprised us with a random character.
Supplied us.
All right. You know what? Good.
What? Okay.
You know what? Good on them. Good on them.
I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited, the director of Super Smash Bros. Thank you for waiting. This will be the last video presentation of Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Wii U. I hope you'll enjoy this finale. The main character from Fire Emblem Fates, Corrin, will be joining the fight. As we developed new fighters, we thought to include someone from this upcoming game. That's how we decided to begin production on Corrin. It's been a while since the new Fire Emblem title launched in Japan, but we're now just a couple months away from launching it in the rest of the world, so you'll get a chance to become familiar with Corrin before you play the game. As with Wii Fit Trainer and Robin, you can choose to play as a male or female version of Corrin. Both perform exactly the same, so it's all up to personal preference. You may notice the sword in Corrin's hand. It's the final form of the weapon Yato, called Omega Yato. However, that is not his primary way of fighting. Corrin has the blood of a dragon in his veins, and this lets him transform. This ability allows him to pull off attacks that no other fighter can. He's capable of changing entirely into a dragon, but some of his moves transform only some parts of his body. His side smash attack has tremendous reach. The tip of this attack is especially powerful.
It's even longer than the
consider how
Monado.
far you are from your opponent.
Available now. Available now. Available now.
When using back air attacks, Corrin briefly sprouts wings. He moves forward when his wings appear, which may just give you the extra boost you need when recovering. After activating a dragon attack, his head changes in appearance. Corrin's standard special can be charged up by pressing and holding the B button, the Dragon Fang shot. If you land it, your opponent will be paralyzed for a bit. After firing, the transformed hand can also bite a nearby opponent. This follow-up attack can also be charged by holding the B button. This combo deals a lot of damage and can really launch a foe. Corrin's side special is a jump followed by a low thrust to the side, the Dragon Lunge. But this is not just a simple thrust. If you can stick your weapon in the ground successfully, you can remain hanging where you are. You can even pin your foe in place with this move. After pinning them, you can use a front kick, back kick, jump, or cancel. Pin your opponent, then decide what to do based on the situation. The up special puts Corrin's wings to work. Dragon Ascent. At full wingspan, Corrin has a wide attack range.
Oh man.
Jeez.
You can control the angle for a wider attack too. Use it wisely. Corrin's down special attack is Counter Surge. It's a counter move familiar to fans of the Fire Emblem fighters. One big difference is a visual one, the dragon transformation. Look carefully and you can see that the opponent's attack doesn't reach you. Other differences include being able to launch opponents upward and attack left and right equally.
Man.
Corrin's final smash is Torrential Roar. You can pull in several nearby opponents with a whirl of water and then finish them off all at once.
Wow.
There is no exclusive stage for this new fighter. What about new music then, you say? Yes, if you purchase Corrin for the Wii U version, you can get 2 additional music tracks for free. The first one is the Fire Emblem Fates theme song, Lost in Thoughts All Alone. It includes vocals. The other is a remixed version of the same song we played in the new Challenger video earlier. Both songs will be added to the existing Fire Emblem stages, so you can adjust the odds of them playing in My Music. In the Nintendo 3DS version, as a special bonus, we added trophies of Ryoma and Xander from Fire Emblem Fates. They are the eldest brothers from the Hoshido and Nor kingdoms, respectively.
Wonder.
Korin's new challenger illustration was created by Yusuke Kozaki, who is taking care of character designs for Fire Emblem Fates. This is his second challenger illustration. His first was for Robin. Please check it out on the official website.
Wonder why the trophies are exclusive to the 3DS version.
They're probably on both.
February.
We're targeting a February 2016 release for Korin. We will announce the exact date later on the
Okay.
official website.
Seems like the standard price.
You know what? Good for them. They announced something that I couldn't care less about in concept, and then made it awesome.
Yeah.
From the Final Fantasy series, Cloud Strife will soon join the battle. Adding this character seemed all but impossible, but we made it happen. We have a lot of requests for Final Fantasy characters to join Smash Brothers, but of all of them, Cloud has been requested the most. Cloud will be available to download as a Super Smash Bros. Fighter soon. I have some information to share about him as well. As usual, Cloud deftly handles a Buster Sword as big as his body, but we've weaved in some unique moves and elements too. His side smash will unleash a high-speed, 3-hit chain attack.
Cool.
Watch his sword move
Nice.
at lightning speed. The sound effect that plays when he hits is inspired by the original game. And the two types of costumes include the original from Final Fantasy VII and one from Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
First time a movie costume is
The
in.
Advent Children costume has a version with
Oh,
the
and his sword
sleeve
is different.
covering the geostigma on his left arm and a version without. Such detail.
Huh.
An especially unique feature to this fighter
Here we
is
go.
his limit break. A limit gauge will fill up as you receive damage or attack opponents. It's similar to Little Mac's KO gauge, but it isn't normally visible. However, you can charge up the limit gauge with Cloud's down special attack while checking in on this meter.
Called it.
When the gauge is maxed out, his limit break will be activated. This will surround Cloud in a blue aura.
I like how the
increasing
menu
his
looks like
stats.
it's from Final Fantasy
And,
VII.
for one use only, each of his special attacks will be replaced with limit break versions. Cloud's standard special is Blade Beam. This is a wave bullet that moves along the ground and it has a wide attack range. You can use it in the air as well, but it's more powerful on the ground. The limit break version of this special attack
Jeez.
leads to a combo hit
Jeez.
and a stronger launch. His side special is Cross Slash. It's Cloud's specialized sword move. By pressing the button 3 times when hitting an opponent, you can complete the Japanese word Kyo. It has high attack power, but if the opponent uses their shield, it will create an opening for them to attack just before you finish the combo. Be careful. In
Aw,
addition
poor
to
Link.
the damage,
Ah.
the limit break version has more launch power. The up special is Climb Hazard. Strike the opponent, ascend, then press the button again to fall and strike at high speed. When recovering, make sure not to press the button a second time. The limit break version climbs much higher. The extra height is especially useful when recovering rather than attacking. Sometimes you'll want to save the limit break for later, but get launched before you can actually use it. Often you end up having no choice but to use limit break to recover. The down special is Limit Charge. With this move, you can manually charge the limit gauge. However, when the limit gauge is fully charged, the down special becomes a completely different move called
Nice.
Finishing Touch. This move only causes 1% damage, but its launch power is extremely strong. Fighters who've accumulated a certain amount of damage better watch out.
Nice.
Cool, nice little trade-off there.
And of course, his final smash is Omni Slash. Perform a special combo attack on the opponent, then crush them completely with this move. Cloud had to have this move, am I right?
Still not as cool as What's-His-Face we just saw.
Here's the new stage, Midgar. It's a location you'll recognize from early on in Final Fantasy VII. Both the Mako reactor and the Shinra building can be seen here. It definitely has that cyberpunk feel. Here, summon materia will appear, and the fighter who acquires it will be able to use summons. Most of these summoned monsters will do something that changes the terrain rather than
that's
directly
cool.
attacking players. Ifrit.
Satan!
Ifrit creates an inferno that moves the terrain itself. When you touch the fire, you will be damaged. Stay alert and use strategic elements of
Will
the
it
stage
affect the
to
person
your
who
advantage.
summoned it?
Probably not.
Ramu.
I imagine you can still fall off and everything.
Ramu manipulates floating terrain by attacking with lightning. You can pass through platforms that are charged with electricity, but you'll take damage. Only the fighter who summoned
Okay,
him
there
will
we go.
remain unharmed. Odin. Odin can cut the stage in
Alright,
half
we saw
with a
that.
single slice. You can avoid this attack, but if you don't, expect
Wow.
to be instantly KO'd.
Well, it's Odin after all.
The split in the stage is a good place to perform a
Oh.
Midgar smash. Make sure you
That's
don't get
great.
stuck in the middle when
That's
the stage
great.
comes back
It's
together.
just like the danger zones in Great Cave
Leviathan.
Offensive.
Leviathan floods the stage with water, which flows from right to left. The difference between Midgar and other stages with rapid currents is that if you're swept away by water, the fighter who summoned Leviathan will get
Nice.
points.
God, there's a lot of these.
Zero.
Yep.
From high above, Bahamut Zero fires a devastating attack. It's an area of effect attack, and the flare will continue for a while, so the fighter who summoned him should try to force opponents into the blast. Whoever collected the summon materia will get a point for any fighters launched to their doom by summons. Try to get as much summon materia as you can. We created Cloud and the Midgar stage for the Nintendo
Nice.
3DS version as well. Of course, you can summon in that version too.
How can they do all of that on the 3DS but not
Cloud's
give
new
us the
challenger
goddamn ice
artwork was
climbers?
created by Tetsuya Nomura himself. I really appreciate that Mr. Nomura, who did the original design, also
Link versus
created the
Cloud.
illustrations this time. It's really rare to see Nintendo characters in this style, and it's groundbreaking that a fight between Link and Cloud has been officially drawn.
Yeah!
Hey!
Cloud will become available for purchase
Cool.
within hours of this presentation. Once distribution has begun, you may experience some wait times
I'm
due
definitely
to
gonna
high
wait.
server demand.
Yeah.
Please bear with us. The price for Cloud and the
Hmm.
Midgar stage is shown here. I hope you'll enjoy playing as Cloud, who miraculously joined
The summons
fight
are a
from
great
Final
idea. I
Fantasy.
can't believe how many of them there are.
Yeah. Oh.
At the same time as Cloud, we will release
Oh, who
a
cares?
hat for Mii fighters. You can use it to dress up your Mii fighter. And thanks to our relationship with Square Enix, we will release another Mii fighter costume.
No way!
What is that?
Gino?
What's a Gino?
A very
Super
famous
Mario
character from
RPG,
Mario
Legend of
RPG.
the Seven Stars, we're adding a Gino Mii fighter outfit. Like the Mii gunner, Gino shoots from a gun on his arm, so it's a natural fit. Since this is our last presentation, here are the final Mii fighter costumes.
Is he like a little wooden Pinocchio?
He's a wooden doll brought to life by a star.
Okay.
Bionic armor? What?
That's kind of cool.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Jeez.
The Tower of what?
That looks kind of nice.
Oh, what? Well, I guess we technically now have Tails and Knuckles.
They can hang out with the Animal Crossing costume. Yeah, a few of those look alright. Not the ones that are supposed to be characters. I don't know anything about Geno.
By the way, Mii fighters we showed in the past sometimes look like they have similar faces to the original characters in the intro videos and screenshots. On the official website, we have QR code patterns for some of these characters. If you download the Mii characters through these, you can quickly create pretty solid look-alike fighters, so please use them if you're interested.
Oh, it's just a shortcut for... Okay.
It's been almost 1 year since we started creating additional downloadable fighters. However, this is finally the climax. Here's our last
Oh, it's
fighter
gonna be
announcement
Wolf, isn't
trailer.
it?
Please take a look at the final new challenger in Super Smash Bros. for
Oh,
Nintendo
boy.
3DS and Wii U.
Ah, no, we know them.
Woohoo! 2 down!
Don't get careless, Pit. A challenger approaches.
Huh?
Oh, another angel. Must have missed
That's
one.
Bayonetta.
What?
Holy crap, they did it!
Huh. Wow.
Yes!
Okay, how are they gonna handle this? How's she gonna work?
Probably kinda like Zero Susamus.
Who is that, Lady Palutena?
It's an Umbra Witch. I thought they were extinct.
Cheeky.
I cannot believe it.
Endangered species.
And so many people said that she wouldn't be able to get in.
Watch out for her bullet arcs. She uses 4 guns.
A pursuing attack?
I like
Oh,
it when
man.
you play hard to get.
Wow, they're huge!
Her Wicked Weaves attack summon the limbs.
Lots of summoning going on today.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh my god.
I see how it works. She keeps her clothes when she summons these things, unlike in her original game.
Witches can control time itself.
She has witch time!
Oh, nice.
If you need to learn how to talk to a lady, ask your mother.
Awesome. Oh,
Oh
jeez.
god. I remember that's oh my god.
That's from the intro stage.
Don't tell me you're done already.
She's so tough!
Oh, jeez,
I
Dark
now
Pit.
like having Dark Pit so I can kill him with Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Time
what's
for the best part. Smashing.
That's Gamora. She can also summon huge demons.
this works perfectly.
Enough
Yeah.
talk, goddess. Don't mess with a witch.
Oh my god.
The Umbra Witch who hunts angels, Bayonetta. She's finally joining the battle. We've been asking for your opinion on the Super Smash Bros. Fighter ballot, and Bayonetta was the number 1 choice in Europe. In North America, she was among the top 5. This ranking includes even fighters from previous games in the series. Among the negotiable and realizable characters, Bayonetta was the overall number 1 choice worldwide. In Super Smash Bros.,
got
Bayonetta
her
is a fighter
glasses.
with many characteristics based on the original games. The more you learn to control her, the more you can feel that she moves like the character in the original games. First of all, she is a combo fighter, and not just weak attacks. Even her strong side attacks, front air attacks, and so on can land multiple hits. However, her combos are a bit slow to start. This is also similar to the original games. Each special move can strike multiple times, so you should be able to perform some very elegant aerial combo attacks.
Jeez.
How do you do which time?
After an attack, press and hold the button to continue attacking with her guns. This is programmed into almost all of Bayonetta's moves, so you can
Every
fire
hit is
even
10
in the middle of
hits.
combo attacks. However, the shots themselves won't slow enemies down, so you have to watch out for counterattacks. Bayonetta is equipped with 4 guns, one on each of her hands and feet, so she can shoot.
That's the
whether
best
she's
dumb
punching
thing
or
ever.
kicking.
Yeah.
It's possible to inflict additional damage to opponents at a distance, or steal points by hitting a fighter who's about to be knocked off the stage. The guns from Bayonetta 2 are called Love is Blue, and the guns from the original Bayonetta are called Scarborough Fair. All 4 guns in each set have different names. Here's her Wicked Weaves. For this attack, she uses her hair as a conduit to summon the limbs of the infernal demon Madama Butterfly. It's her smash attack, and it's huge by any measure.
I love
On the
it.
stage, her down
Massive
so
boot to the head.
massively effective.
Oh God, how?
This is Bayonetta's signature move, Witch Time. It reacts to the opponent's move
Okay,
in a
but how do you
flash
activate
and
it?
slows down time.
Really?
This is her down special attack, and it's activated like a counterattack, while your opponent is
Well, it is kind of a
slowly
counter in
strike
her own
back.
game.
We can't make the entire game slow down every time she uses Witch Time, so instead, it
Okay.
only slows
That
down
makes
the
sense.
opponent you're countering. The length of slowdown time is determined by several factors. The higher the opponent's accumulated
alright.
damage, the longer the effect. But if you use it repeatedly, its effect will be shorter.
Ooh.
When Witch Time is triggered late, Bat Within will be activated
Nice.
instead, reducing
That's
damage
awesome.
dealt by your opponent. Bat Within protects Bayonetta even when the punch move is about to fail. Many of her signature visual effects appear as well, adding a bit of flashiness to brawls. When she lands, butterflies appear. When she's damaged, roses fall. And aerial jumps show off her butterfly wings.
Oh, cool.
During jumps and gunshots, unique magic circle effects.
Oh!
And in the Wii U version, Bayonetta's shadow.
That's what they did that in her game too. That's great. Oh God.
Also, there's an extremely long taunt. You can cancel it in the middle too, so you can dance if you want to. Bayonetta has 2 costumes. There's the blue costume from Bayonetta 2, featuring her shorter hair, and the A Witch with No Memories costume
Good.
from the
That's all you
original
need.
Bayonetta. There's also a color
Nice.
variation
Awesome.
inspired by
I
genre.
like that detail.
Bayonetta's standard special is Bullet Climax. She can shoot with her hands or her feet. The guns always shoot slightly upward, but you can fire continuously.
Wow.
Oh,
you can do that?
Hold the button, this attack will charge up. If used on the ground, her side special is Heel Slide. By holding the button, you can add a kick at the end. This way, you can make a combo as
Nice.
well. However, if you use it in the air, her side special is Afterburner Kick instead. This is the first time ever that the name of the move changes depending on where you use it. If you hit your opponent in the air with Afterburner Kick, you can then strike with another one. Also, if you use the Afterburner Kick after pressing down, then you can angle it diagonally downward. Let's just say, if you often use Ryu's traditional Hadoken command, it should be easy to do. This can also be used as a starting point of a combo. Her up special is called Witch Twist. This special attack takes you skyward, but you can move immediately after you've activated it.
Whoa!
Use it once again mid-jump. If you keep holding the button, you can shoot too. Try holding the button to rack up more damage. When recovering, use Witch Twist, then jump.
How many times
and
in a row
Witch
can
Twist
you use
again.
that move?
That's probably it.
You can even add in airborne combos and an Afterburner Kick after using Witch Twist too. However, the more moves you add, the larger
Yeah.
the opening you'll leave
On the way
when
down,
you
you're
finally
defenseless.
land.
Yeah.
So be careful.
Jeez.
Fierce combos like this are more than possible. If you're on
Wow.
the receiving end, try to fend them off. Her final smash is Infernal Climax. The way this move activates is also very unique. First, Witch Time goes
Cool.
into effect and the entire screen slows down. The climax gauge will be displayed, which means it's time to damage opponents
just like
to fill
in
up
the
the
game.
gauge. When the climax gauge is full, you'll summon the infernal demon Gamora, who will lunge for any opponents you attack while maxing out the gauge. Once Gamora has finished chewing, if the opponent's accumulated damage is over 100%, they'll be finished immediately.
Interesting.
So it works
Nice.
like a danger zone. You can also throw in multiple opponents at once, so please try it out.
Jeez. Oh, her stage.
There's
I love the
also
idea
a
that it's just
Bayonetta
falling
stage
all the
called
time.
the Clock Tower. We've recreated this extremely memorable and iconic
Oh my
opening
God.
scene from the original Bayonetta, the Falling Clock Tower. Basically, it's a flat platform, but moving platforms run right next to it just to mix things up. If you want to win, utilize the terrain well. In the middle of a match, once you enter the alternate world
God,
Purgatorio,
Purgatorio.
you'll see an army of angels, and once you pass it, you won't see them anymore. Angels like Inspired and Fortitudo have guest appearances as well.
Oh my
For
god.
the Wii U version, we picked some memorable songs from both the original and Bayonetta 2. There are also songs arranged specifically for Super Smash Bros. We hope you enjoy them. In addition to Bayonetta, we created Jean, Rodin,
Baby Netta gets a
and
trophy!
Sansa trophies as well.
Oh,
If
there
you
she is!
purchase and download Bayonetta in Super Smash Bros., you'll get them all. Bayonetta's new challenger illustration was created by Bayonetta development team member Eiji Funahashi. It's an impressive work showcasing the fight between light and dark, so take some time to soak
why
in
don't they
all
sell
the
these as
details
prints
on
or
the official
posters?
website. Bayonetta's inclusion is
cannot
another dream
believe
come
it.
true type of situation. We'll need a little more time, so please be patient until she is released. Just like Corrin,
Okay.
we're targeting
Okay.
a February 2016 release
Take your
for
time.
Bayonetta and the Umbra Clock Tower stage. Once it's finalized, we will announce the exact release date on the official website. And now we have some news about Amiibo. Amiibo of Ryu, Roy, and Rob with his Famicom colors.
I'm surprised Roy
will be
wasn't out
released on
already.
March 18, 2016. Please stay tuned for retailer and pre-order information. And we can also confirm Amiibo production for the
Nice.
3 fighters that we covered today: Cloud, Corrin, and Bayonetta. Each of them will have Amiibo figures. Their release dates are still to be determined.
Wonder if his
Please
sword will
wait
have
for
that flame
further
effect.
information.
In the amiibo.
Maybe.
Each of the newly announced fighters, Corrin, Cloud, and Bayonetta, have specific characteristics and skills. Their battle styles are all unique as well, so we hope you enjoy playing as them and fighting against them. It's been over a year since we finished development of the original game. We've continued to develop new fighters and stages, and it's created a huge volume of content. The total number of fighters is 58. Counting the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U versions together, the total number of stages is 84. And counting the male and female versions together, the total number of Mii fighter costumes is 99. There are 97 hats. The total number of trophies is 743 for Wii U and 707 for Nintendo 3DS. The total number of music tracks, such as stage music, is 507, victory jingles and the like aside. I believe these are record
pretty
high
good.
numbers for a competitive action game. In terms of sales, it's certainly best to create downloadable content while developing the original game, then release them close to the game's launch. But for this specific title, we created downloadable content from scratch after finishing the original game's development. Each piece of content requires intense work. Without your support, we couldn't have made it. Thank you so much. In Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Wii U, a variety of fighters have appeared, making possible certain matchups we never would have imagined. We hope all of these characters will continue to make great
Chainsaw
appearances
sword.
in many titles to come. I greatly appreciate the developers of each game featured and the fans. And with that, I thank you.
No, thank you. Can that happen?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Jeez.
That was it. What do you think?
Well, it definitely was not what I was expecting.
I know. I can't believe how surprised I am, and I love that. The best thing you can possibly do is give people something that they want that they didn't see coming. And maybe if if I had followed the poll at all, I would have known Bayonetta was up there. But
Thing is, they didn't even show what the results were at all, or how each character was doing during the course of the poll. All it did was give you the sign-up sheet thing where you put in the character you want, what game they're from, and your reasons for voting, and that was it.
Okay, but there was never any indication of, oh, this character's doing better than this character.
Nope.
Okay.
The only way to know about that would be through fan polls.
Okay, and those don't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I knew some people wanted Bayonetta. I never thought she had much of a chance.
Yeah.
But this is great. This is great. They not only did they give us a character that I never thought had any shot at all of making it in, they did the impossible in that they gave us another Fire Emblem character. I think that brings them to 96 Fire Emblem characters in this
they're
game.
up to 6.
And
just the same amount as Pokemon,
and
actually.
they made that character unique and awesome. Oh my god. I'm looking forward to February now.
Yeah.
I am glad Cloud comes out today, basically.
Yeah.
And waiting for the others is fine, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm gonna wait a while before getting Cloud.
Yeah.
Because I both don't have the funds needed for it, and I don't think I want to risk it with how busy the traffic is going to be on the servers.
Yeah.
I think we might get another crash on the eShop any minute now. Because I think last time that there was a really big character announced for DLC, they pretty much caused the eShop to crash because of all the traffic that it had gotten.
Yeah, sounds about right. Man, those Mii Fighter costumes, though, like the Tails and Knuckles ones, look so bad.
Well, it's as good as we're gonna get for those two characters.
No, I know, but it's one of those things where it's supposed to be kind of well, you can't have the full character, but this is good, right? No, not really. I'd rather have nothing kind of thing, Especially since, their strength when designing these costumes is when it's just supposed to be clothes, it looks fine. Like those high-tech sci-fi armor things and those medieval armor suits looked fine. But as soon as they're wearing another character like a costume, that's when it doesn't look good.
Yeah, I do think that the Knuckles hat looks a bit awkward.
Yeah.
People are probably gonna make Miis that look specifically like him just to make it look good.
Yeah. It just feels like it's a half step instead of going all the way. And I feel like if they're not going to go all the way, they just sort of shouldn't do it.
Yeah, I was really surprised to see that they made a Mii costume for Gino, of all characters.
Yeah.
Because for the longest time, it seemed like he would never be able to get into a Smash Brothers game, because I think the person who created the character had taken all the rights to him with him when he left, I think it was either Nintendo or Square after making Mario RPG.
Who knows what happened.
In fact, he has yet to be in another game outside of a small cameo role for a mini-game in the first Mario and Luigi game. I think it was Superstar Saga.
Well, I'm just glad Smash is getting to go out on a high note.
Yeah.
And the end of this video really did feel like a celebration of how far they come and kind of a goodbye.
Yeah. I was not expecting them to be able to pull off Bayonetta.
Yeah.
And I even pretty much put her in one of my prediction videos, like, before the game said even come out. I was not expecting her to actually be able to get in.
Yeah.
She was kind of like half joke, half serious with that.
I think the thing that got most people to want her in there was that, and I forgot the timing, but the fact that Bayonetta 2 came out as a Wii U exclusive.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, oh, she's awesome, and she's on a Nintendo console now, so she can be in Smash. And everyone was
I think
kind
that
of
was actually kind of my reasoning for wanting her in the first place as well.
And then everybody was like, they'd never do it. And that's kind of where everybody left it. But that's awesome. Thanks, Europe.
And I like how they handled her powers, especially with the Wicked Weaves.
Oh yeah, everything they did was perfect. It worked perfectly with being representative of the game and fitting with the Smash moveset.
Yep, and also being modest about it, because most of the time in her own game, her Wicked Weaves would leave her near naked.
Oh yeah,
and here it just gets rid of her sleeves and pant legs.
Oh yeah, sexuality is a big part of the character and her game and her world. But I think even in Bayonetta 2, she kept kind of like a hair one-piece bathing suit on when she used her weaves. But yeah,
I
it
think
fits
this is like
nicely.
a nice compromise.
Yeah. Okay, so anything else, or are we good?
I'm not sure.
I think we're good. This looks great. Can't wait to play them.
Yeah, same. Definitely looking forward to being able to play as Cloud Corrin, I think his name is.
Yeah, he's the cat from Dragon Ball.
Yeah, the guy with the chainsaw sword.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. And Bayonetta. Oh man, this is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah.
These next few months.
Yep.
Well, thanks for coming by again.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna go back downstairs to Epic Ghost Punch, where you should watch videos where we're probably gonna play all of these characters as soon as they're out.
Yeah.
Okay, bye!
See ya.